What's up YouTube, Biz Matthew here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you all are going to listen to me, watch me cold call for a full hour. Alright you all, so the first half of this video, I'm just going to use a phone dialer. Basically, it's a system where you can dial numbers without actually manually dialing it. So it dials it for you. And it just really decreased time and idle time where I have to dial a number, I have to do this, do that. You know, I just upload the list and it dials it for me. So essentially I pulled the list and I started skip tracing it. So if you all are interested in some skip tracing services, I use batch skip tracing. So check the link down in the description down below and use their software. They're pretty accurate with their phone numbers and I can get in contact with a good amount of people using their software. So if you all are interested and you want to support this channel, use the link down below. And I highly encourage you all, put me in the background while you cold call so we can motivate each other. I think it would be really cool while you're cold calling, just put me on mute or something or low volume and let's just cold call together. And so if you all find any value in this video, all I ask is that you like this video and then comment down below on how your cold calling is going in your wholesaling business. So you all, let's get started.
Thank you. Once you click the start button on your screen, your dial session does not set up voicemail on.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Harvey? Hello, Harvey?
This is Billy.
Hey, Billy, this is Matthew. I know this is random, but I'm looking for a home, and I just wanted to know if you ever consider selling yours on South Lee Highway in Cleveland, Tennessee.
I don't have a home on South Lee Highway. I have some commercial property, and I used to own a mobile home park on South Lee Highway.
Okay, got you. That was probably it. Okay. Well, do you own any other residential properties around the area, Hamilton or Bradley County?
Mobile home parks and commercial property in both Hamilton County and Bradley County.
Okay, makes sense. Have you ever, I guess, considered selling any of your mobile homes?
Everything's for sale at the right price.
Of course, at the right price. Okay. And so are your mobile parks in Cleveland or just like in Hamilton County?
One is in the city limits of Chattanooga.
Okay.
It's a Oodawall address.
Okay.
And the other one is in Bradley County with a Charleston address.
Okay, understood. All right, and so I guess right now you're just renting them out. You just lease the land to different people?
Well, the one in Chattanooga, I own all the homes.
Okay.
And that property is, even though it's an existing mobile home park, it's been zoned commercial.
Okay.
And it is a mixture of mobile homes, a house, a couple of cottage buildings, a two-story 40 by 60 concrete block workshop garage.
Mm-hmm.
So it has a mixture of units, a 7-unit apartment building.
Okay.
So that property is a mixture of a lot of different things. And then I own 3 adjoining parcels, all of which also are commercial. One of those 3 has a mobile home and a 2-car detached garage. The second one has a mobile home, and the third one is on the corner and has a house.
Okay, understood. And that's the one in Chattanooga?
Yes.
Okay. And so for that I guess all of that, let's say you are open to sell. I mean, what price do you have in mind if you would sell something like that?
I'd sell the tract that has the apartments and the mobile home park. I'd sell that for $750.
Okay. $750. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, with that, that we just spoke about, how much do you usually pull in every month with it?
A little over 10,000.
Okay. So that 10,000 is just spread across, like you were saying, the multifamily, the mobile homes, and different things like that.
Right.
Okay. And how would you describe, I guess, the condition of those units? I mean, have you been able to do any updates to them within the past 5 years?
Well, when I bought the property about a year and a half ago, it was closed down. There was no one living on the property. So I've already rehabbed all of the mobile homes that could be rehabbed, and I'm 100% occupied. The apartment building is going to be the next structure to be rehabbed, or say it has 7 units and a little laundry room.
Okay.
This is a property that someone would just have to come and visit and let me do a walkthrough. Kind of show you what's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. All right. So let me just be sure I have this right. So with that property in Chattanooga, you have the 7 unit, correct?
Yes, 7 unit apartment building.
Okay. And then, so are all of those currently leased?
No, none of those are leased.
Okay.
That building needs to be rehabbed. No.
Okay, needs to be rehabbed. And then you have some mobile homes also.
Yes,
There
are 22
22.
mobile home sites. I think I have maybe 16 mobile homes that I own. They're occupied. There are 3 RV campers on 3 of the lots.
Okay.
And then there's I think 3 vacant lots.
Okay, 3 vacant lots. Okay, and then the 16 that you own, you say they're all are occupied?
Yes.
Okay. And so how much do you get from those 16 a month?
500 to 600 a month.
Okay, so 5 to 6 for each of those, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then outside of the unit, the 7 unit and the mobile homes, you said there were other, I guess, income producing properties in that lot or around there in Chattanooga?
Yes. On that same parcel that the park and the apartments is on, there's also a house.
Okay.
Which is rented.
How much you get for that per month?
40. Going up as of January 1. I've already sent a notice out to 550. Right now it's at 500.
Okay.
But it's basically a triple net lease where I don't have to do any maintenance to it. That's why I rent it so cheap.
Okay. And with that one, how many beds and baths?
I don't know. I would think it's probably a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, I believe.
Okay. All right.
Fairly large house, actually.
Okay. Great. All right. So we got the 7 unit, the mobile homes, that house, and then what other property are on that parcel?
40 by 60, 2-story workshop / garage.
Okay. And you rent that out?
And there are also, no, we use that for maintenance.
Okay.
I have had an architect look at it. If I continue to own and operate the property, I'm probably going to convert it to a 16-unit efficiency apartment building. I've already had the architects look at it, and that could easily be done. It's big enough and tall enough, being 2-story, to be able to do 4 and 4 on the bottom and 4 and 4 on the top.
Okay. And you say it's 40 by 60? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that would be a great idea. Actually, doing that 16 unit over there. All right. And then what other properties are on that parcel?
Two cottages, which are kind of like tiny homes, I guess you'd say, and they both need to be rehabbed as well.
Okay. So when you say tiny, what does that mean?
They're just very small site-built structure. When I bought the property, they described them as cottages, and I guess that's kind of what they are. Be quite honest with you, this is an older park, and back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
those cottages were rented out to ladies who serviced truck drivers.
Oh wow! funny history.
Yeah. There's an amazing history there. The workshop garage
Yeah.
used to be a bar. We found some old pictures in there of a bunch of drunks standing behind a bar top inside there. I forget the name of the bar they called it. But they're all holding up their beer bottles like they're toasting or something. There's
Wow.
quite a bit of history there on that property.
That's hilarious. Crazy. Okay. And so those two cottages, and then is that it, or is there anything else on that parcel?
Yeah, I think that's it on that parcel.
Okay. So Billy, with the properties you have in Cleveland, what do you have out there again?
I have a 22 lot mobile home park. Very nice community. It's not like a typical quote unquote trailer park at all. It's more like a subdivision.
Okay.
It's on about 14 acres. Everybody has half acre to an acre lot, so the homes are not jammed in there side by side like a trailer park. It's designed like a subdivision. Most of the people there are homeowners.
Okay.
I do own, I think, 5 of the homes.
Okay.
Got a few RVers as well. But it's a very nice park.
Okay, so you own 5 homes, and then I guess you just lease out the land to the other ones.
Right.
Okay. How much are you pulling in per month with that?
A little over 8,000, I believe.
Okay. Understood. And so, let's say, if you would be open to an offer with that one, do you have a price in mind?
600.
600. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Do you have
That's
any?
another one that you really need to see it.
Right.
It is a nice community. It's not a trailer park at all. It's got an entrance sign, Candies Creek Community, and it's designed more like a subdivision community.
Understood. Makes sense. So you said 14 acres?
Yeah, plus or minus. Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Okay. All right. So the 5 that you own, you just rent out that to other people?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, Billy, I appreciate you, just taking the time to talk to me and giving me some information about your properties. But yeah, I'll get back with you, see if there's anything we can work out, and we can go from there. I'll give you a call back when, I talk with my investors and partners.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Billy.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, I was looking for Chris Connie.
Did you say Chris Conine?
Yeah.
His wife works here. Do you want to speak with her?
Oh, it's Chris Connie, right? Connie?
No, it's Conine.
Oh, Conine.
Conine.
That's how you pronounce it?
Conine.
Is
Who
it?
am I speaking with, please?
This is Matthew. I was just reaching out to him in regards to his property on Apache Trail. But it's,
Okay. You need to speak to Angie Conine. Hold 1 second. May I tell her who's calling?
Yeah, Matthew. Matthew Leonard.
Your name, please?
Matthew Leonard.
Winters?
Leonard.
Leonard. Okay, hold 1 second.
Okay.
She's on a phone call right now. Do you want to hold or do you want to leave her a voicemail?
I can leave a voice message.
Hold on, she's hanging.
Okay.
She's hanging up. Hold on.
All right.
Let me see if she's hanging up. Okay, she's not hanging up. I'm going to put you through to voicemail 1 second.
All right. Thank you.
Are you there?
Yes.
You're welcome. Hold please.
Hey, this is Adam. I can't take your call right now, but if you leave a message, I'll call you back. Thanks.
You've reached the Fosters. If you just leave your name and number and a time that you called, we'll get back.
Dang you all. No one is answering. Well, I'm calling between 1 and 2 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, so people are at work or at school or other things. So, hi, Rachel.
No, you got the wrong number.
All right. Thank you. Hello, Brenda? Hello?
Oh.
Hi, Ruth?
Yes.
Hey, Ruth, my name is Matthew. I know this is random, but I'm looking for a home around the area. Just want to know if you ever consider selling yours at 1050 Craigmouth Street. No?
No.
Okay. Well, do you have any other properties around the area you might be interested in selling?
No.
No? Okay.
If I think of you, then. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Already calling for an hour, but I think I only spoke to like 2 people, y'all. Crazy. Hi, Clara?
She's not, this is her son.
Hey, yeah, my name is Matthew. I was trying to reach out to her. I live around the area. I'm looking for a property to buy soon. I was wondering if you think
She's not for sale. Her land is not for sale.
Okay, the property over on Howard Circle. You don't think she would be interested in selling?
Not for sale.
Okay. Well, do you all have any other properties you may be interested in selling?
No, sir, not at this moment. I could answer later.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate
Thank you.
it. All right.
Hello.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Billy.
He's not here. Can I take a message?
Yeah, this is Matthew. I was just reaching out to you all. I'm looking to buy a home around the area. Just wanted to see if you all ever consider selling yours on Old Free Will Road.
You ain't even. I don't have a house. We live in an apartment.
Okay, you don't have a house out in Cleveland, Tennessee?
No.
Okay. I apologize about that, ma'am. Well, you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right, you all. So that essentially ends the phone dialer session. As you all can see, I called for an hour and 17 minutes. I reached 54 contacts, 101 calls because some of those had 2 numbers. I only talked to 6 people out of those 54 people, which is around a 10% reception rate, and then 63 voicemails. I usually don't leave a voicemail, but since this dialer has an option just to leave a voicemail, I left it. And by the way, I'm using this dialer called Phone Burner. It's a little bit on the pricier side, so I may switch a dialer. So I may switch to another dialer. But yeah, out of the 6 people I talked to, only 1 person was semi-motivated. The other ones weren't motivated, or the wrong person answered and they transferred me and different things like that. And so now we'll hear some other calls that I was able to get in contact with some people.
Hey, Billy?
Hi, Barry?
Yeah, this is Barry. This
Hey.
is Brother Lee.
Hi, Barry. This is Matthew. I know this call is completely out of the blue, but I'm looking to buy a property around Cleveland, Tennessee. Just reaching out to see if you ever consider a cash offer on yours at 25.
Well, I had my house on the market, but my kids moved in with it. I had it on the market for $250,000, and
Then I got an apartment that goes along with it too, brings it about $700 a month. So, what are you thinking?
Well, yeah, I was just reaching out just to get a few more details. I mean, so you say you have your children living in the main house?
Yeah, it's my great grandkids. They moved in here from Texas, and they're looking for a place to rent now. But I had it. I did have it on the market with a realtor for 150. They're around that. What I think quoted the price 157,000. I mean 257,000.
Right. Okay.
And but hey, money talks.
Right.
I'm not in a situation where I really need to sell it or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
I was just gonna scale down. It's counting the apartment, which is attached onto the house. It's 5 bedrooms and 3 baths and 2 complete kitchens, and
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I saw that it was removed. The last price was at $239. Do you know
I did come down to that.
Yeah, what happened? I mean, why don't you think it sold around that price?
Well, I just done some work on it and was going to go back up and spend about $3,500 on it, repairing some things on it that it needed. The tree fell on part of it, and it needed some attention.
Okay. Well,
The market wouldn't really end. And so I just come down to 239 when my kids decided they was going to move up here, and I thought, well, I'll take it off the market and we'll just, because I didn't want to show it while they were here. We were just starting to show it several times, and I had some interest, but I backed out of it at that time.
right.
And really, I wouldn't want to move out of it just immediately,
Right. Just out of curiosity, where would you be at for like like all cash offer, buying it as is without you doing those updates on the property?
What we were going to do was kind of scale down a little bit. My wife and I, she's a retired school teacher. I'm a semi-retired pastor. I'm pastor of a small church.
Okay.
And we're in the 70s. So, I don't know. It'd be hard for me to take $237,000 for it right now, because if I'm looking at decided to refinance it, and I'm talking to some banks, and we were talking about about 3%. And if I refinanced the $177,000 I owe on it, and I got about $60,000 to pay on that, then my rent from the apartment would pay the payment on it, and I wouldn't have any outgo for a place to live,
Right.
So I'm in a pretty good place, really, to keep it right now. So I guess that's probably what I do.
Okay, got you. Okay, because it sounds like you actually wanted to just sell it, and why think about refinancing it? It seems like you just want to let it go.
Well, I decided to keep it, and that's when I took it off the market when my kids moved in with me, and that's when I decided I'd refinance it. Now I've got my loans on at 6%, so if I could get it 3%, I'd be saving, about $300-400 a month. So, cheap money is enticing.
Got you. Makes sense. Well, yeah. I'll just see if there's anything we can do. I'll try to follow up in a month or so, just to see where you're at. If you decide to refinance it or whatnot, that's good also.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you taking my call, Barry.
Okay, I got a rental house, another house.
Okay.
That I'm renting it with an option to buy. I've I've signed some paper with it. Of the associate of mine, a friend of mine, and for 68,000.
Okay.
And I'm giving him $100 off his rent. He's paying rent about $700 a month, and he's been working on it, fixing it up, what have you. But if I had my equity out of that, it would. I'd put that into this house that I'm living in right now, and not have a headache of ownership on that one.
Okay, so how much would you be wanting to sell that one for? Is it the one that you have on High Street?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, 142. Okay.
Well, I don't know what would a fella do with somebody that's already, I got a new contract and I sell it to him. But I think he got another year there on that contract.
Okay. So it's a lease option?
So, yeah. So I don't want to just get run out from under him.
Right, exactly.
If somebody would honor that option,
right.
I could sell it with a good feeling.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Whatever, I don't want to cheat him out of it.
How much do you owe on that one?
About 25,000.
25,000, and then I guess after paying that mortgage, how much do you want cash?
On that, well, I'm going to have what's 25 from 68? That's how much cash that I have, or equity in it that I have. I guess $70,000 would buy it.
70,000. Okay, that's pretty close to market value.
Yeah. Well, let's see. No, I said that I counted that wrong. That was 60,000 because I got the contracts only for 68.
Okay. So you'd be around 60. And how much is he paying for rent?
He's paying. I got several properties in it. I think he's paying about $600 a month is what he's paying for it.
600. Okay. All right. And so yeah, I'll just see if the numbers work for us. I mean, are there any other properties you might be more interested in selling also?
No, I don't think so. I just sold about 34 rental properties.
Really?
I had a cabin rental business, and I sold it to Teleco Plains. So.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah.
What tomorrow holds.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, yeah.
Take care of yourself.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow, you saw that cold call. I was about to leave the call, but he mentioned another house. That's why it's so important to ask, hey, are there any other properties you're more interested in selling? Because that was key in that conversation. So now, that's another potential seller that I can just put on follow-up, see if there's anything I can do. The property's worth $80,000. He says someone can buy it off of them for $60,000 and honor the lease option. That would work. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So I was talking with one of my sellers that wasn't interested in selling. I followed up with her a few times. And I just got the sense, and she told me straight she doesn't know. She's not that motivated to sell. So I'm just going to follow up with her in 2 months. But she referred me to her next door neighbor. And she just made it clear, hey, do not tell her I gave you her phone number or gave her any contact information. And so I'm just going to cold call her and just like I never spoken to her. I haven't heard from her before. So you all are going to hear that call right now. And the neighbor, neighbors, they watch you. So she was just telling me all this information about her neighbor that, was actually good for me to know. But it's just still funny how much neighbors watch you and different things like that. So be careful for your neighbors, you all. So the situation is that the house, apparently she said it's a hoarder house, and that the property's vacant. Like the owner doesn't even live there, but she lives somewhere else, and that unfortunately her boyfriend died, so she's a little bit depressed. And so we're just gonna ask if they're open, if she's open to a cash offer on her property.
Hello?
Hello, Suzanne?
Yes.
Yes, Suzanne. My name is Matthew, and I know this is completely random, but I'm an investor around town, just reaching out to see if you ever consider a cash offer on your property. Yes.
I'm in the process of just cleaning the house out. Thank you, ma'am. So, no, I haven't considered any offers at this time.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we usually deal with houses that needs cleaning that we just buy as is. We've seen everything under the sun, so it doesn't matter on our end. Would you be, I mean, open to just selling it as is?
That's what I plan to do, but it was a kind of a mild hoarding situation that I had, and I'm still trying to dig out of it, and honestly, and so.
Okay, okay. Is everything all right with you and on your end?
I'm sorry, you mean my phone?
No, no, no. Like the house and everything in there. I mean, would you need any help, like with movers or anything like that, or some dumpsters?
Oh, yeah. I've thought about that. I've looked into it. I'm kind of just. I don't know. I'll keep your number. Are you local here in Cleveland?
Yes, I'm local. We do business around Cleveland. And yeah, we love properties that we can work on, you know, that needs a little bit of love and care, and different things like that. But do you know how soon you're looking to sell? If you could, you know, get a fair offer for the property.
Oh gosh, I have a goal. I want to probably no later than the end of September.
Okay.
So.
Okay. That's no problem at all. You know, we make those type of closings all the time. Do you know, is there any like major repairs or updates needed on the property, even though we take care of everything, just so we can kind of know like our numbers on our end?
Well, I don't have the central heat and air unit outside. It went bad, and I did not replace it. It's got a basement. I guess they call it a return.
Okay.
Or something. I mean, it's just the unit went bad, and at the time, I had to. I just couldn't get another one, so I did. I put a window unit in there
Okay.
for air conditioning. So that's one thing, and then the other major thing. Well, it's not really major. I mean, it's just there's some the bathroom probably. Well, I mean, the whole place needs to be upgraded, but the bathroom, some of the tile needs to be repaired around where the fixtures are in the bathtub.
Okay.
So, I don't know. The hardwood floor in there is in, I would say, good condition. And one of the rooms is carpeted, which I don't know. It was carpeted when I got it, so I don't know what's under it. But, yeah, I'm just trying to work to get it cleaned out. And it's just been the biggest burden I've ever had in my life that it turned into this. But at first, when I moved in there, I had it so cute and everything. And then I went through some drama in my life, and I just messed up. So, but I'll keep your number. What was your name? And I'll save it as my contact.
Yeah, my name is Matthew Leonard. Yeah, we buy properties around all that those type of properties. So those wouldn't be an issue for us. Yeah, it seems like you've been going through a lot though.
Yeah, I bought the house when my dad passed away unexpectedly. He was going to help me remodel it and upgrade it, and so I never really got to the point of totally upgrading it. I mean, I fixed it up cute, but then just life happens.
Yeah.
I lost family members.
Oh no.
This and that, and divorce. I don't know. It's just
craziness.
I had a hard time. But I'm past all that. But so now I've kind of trying to. But now it's just such a overwhelming.
Right.
So.
It can be a burden. That property, a house can be a burden, definitely. And sometimes just letting it go will help.
It's a shameful thing. I'm very ashamed of that. I let it get that way. So I just want to get it to a certain point before I can even let someone, to buy it, because just for my own.
Right.
So it's.
I mean, totally understand. Well, I'm an investor, and so I'm not like your usual retail buyer. We buy houses cash, and so I've seen everything under the sun, like the worst condition houses. So, for us, for investors, looking through a property that's hoarded or needs a lot of work is not an issue for us. But I mean, is it possible by sometime next week I can just walk through the property just to take a look at it?
I don't know. Give me a call next week. Why don't you just do that? I've got a lot going on right at this moment.
Okay.
If you could call me, I don't know, maybe, why don't you just call me maybe Wednesday evening or something like that if you want. See where I'm at. I'm going to do some things over there this weekend. But I really don't want to, I just want to be left alone but I don't mind if you call me Wednesday and see. I don't know.
All right.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Hey, sometimes.
Yeah. Feel free to call me back.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I totally understand. Sometimes I don't know is the best answer. So, I'll reach back with you next Wednesday. And remember, we're investors. We've seen everything. You don't have to make the house look pretty for us. We love all types of houses. But yeah, I'll check back with you next week then.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Suzanne. Have a great weekend.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Sorry, you all. My sister's at the door. Let me just open the door for her. So that was the phone call. Very successful phone call where I just established myself, introduced myself. She introduced herself and her situation. Built some rapport with her. And I was just there just to listen to her, to see what I can offer her. And, I still, kept on pressing on the phone call because it seemed like early on she wanted to cut the call short. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but early on in the phone call, she was saying, "Oh, I'm not thinking about selling. I got to clean up something." And it sounded like she was busy doing something, but hey, if someone's on the phone with me, I'm going to try to get some more information and close a deal. And so that's what happened. I just kept her as long as I can, but not too long where it's, an annoyance or anything like that. So when I knew that it was time for me to leave, I said, okay, I'll call back. So in the phone call, it's very important to get a follow-up time with the seller or let them know when you're going to follow up. Especially if there's some motivation there, because if I ended the call earlier, it would have been up in la la land, like when we're going to talk again. But she actually gave me a date for next Wednesday, and I'm going to call her and record it for you all to see also. And hopefully I can just follow you all throughout this whole process of closing this deal. And in reality, there are some deals, there are some many phone calls that I don't close on. Most sellers I talk to, I do not close on them, obviously. But this is what this YouTube channel is about, is to show the transparency, the vulnerability and everything in this business. If I can record, actually, if we get an appointment with the seller to see if I can actually go inside the property and just reassure her, hey, I'm an investor. I'm not your regular retail buyer. I've seen everything under the sun. You have no need to worry about me judging you or you being ashamed of anything. I know everyone's journey is different, and different things like that, just to build that ability to build that trust and rapport with the seller. Because really, I'm trying to help her in her situation and help people and try to concentrate on that, and then my business second, my ROI second, and see what I can do for the seller.
Hello?
Hello, Hubert?
Yes, I missed the call.
Yeah, this is Matthew. I know this is completely random, but I invest around the Cleveland, Tennessee area, and I'm just reaching out to see if you ever consider selling your property at the...
I've always considered everything.
Okay, got you. And so you thought about selling that one?
Well, that's the only one that I'm willing to let go of now.
Oh, right now. Okay, no problem at all. Well, usually I work on properties I can, either flip or hold as a rental with some other investors. I mean, is there any, repairs or updates needed on that one?
Well, the exterior is good. I haven't been in the inside of that one in 3 or 4 years. It's been rented. They have not given me any trouble.
Okay.
After the first year, I quit doing random inspections.
Okay.
But I haven't been in that house in 4 years, maybe.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you, but the outside should be all good. I had it all brought up to date a few years back.
Okay. Totally
So
understood.
the inside I can't tell you about, but it's been rented, and those people, look here, they hunt me to pay my rent. So, hey, you think I bother those folks? No.
No, exactly. Okay, I mean, that's always good to find good tenants. Okay.
And that mobile home there, they don't, I don't charge much for it, but I don't have no trouble out of it either.
Okay, so there's a mobile home by the house?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an 1 3/4 lot, but I've already got it staked to be divided. The
Okay.
only thing I didn't do is build a second driveway into there.
Oh,
Got 2
okay.
septic tanks. But I was wanting, that's when the economy got a little funky. Back when I bought it, I was going to sell it then, but the economy, the bottom just dropped out of it, the housing.
Okay.
So that became a rental house.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right. And so you used to live there?
No,
Okay.
I didn't live there.
Okay, you never used to live there?
It was an investment to start with.
Okay. Got you. All right. And then how much are they paying for rent per month?
They're paying $900 a month.
$900 a month. Okay. Got you.
That's not a ridiculous amount, but it's a good amount since I don't have to go chase them down.
Right. Makes sense. All right. And then the mobile home, what's being used as right now?
It's just a rental. It's I rent it for $100 a week,
Okay.
and I pay the water bill.
Okay. So you get that for $400. So $400 and $900. So from that lot, you're getting around $1,300 a month.
Yes.
Okay.
And the good thing about it is I haven't had no issues with my renters. Now, in the beginning I did, which you probably don't care about the beginning. I struggled in the beginning keeping good renters.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've got good renters, they're always constantly wanting to buy it, but you know how they want to buy it,
Right.
rent to own.
Rent to own. Right.
And I'm not into that right now.
Oh, okay. Got you. So what do you think did you just screen your tenants better to get better renters, over the years? I mean, how were you able to get good renters?
I just got damn lucky.
It's all about luck. It's about the blessings.
I tried that screening stuff, but I just always luck. And maybe praying a little bit helped.
Got you. Okay. All right. And then, so why is it only this one you might be interested in selling, not your other ones?
Because it's all, where I live is connected to everything else I've got.
Okay.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 lots connected on my other piece.
Okay. So you say you have 7 lots on near where you live.
Yes.
Okay. Got you. And then, so with this property, let's say we're able to, make an agreement. Is there a price that you have in mind for a cash offer as is?
I do not. Haven't even considered it.
Haven't even considered it.
I always consider any offer.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to see where you would be, where you can actually consider a cash offer, because
I haven't thought better enough to even consider it. I don't even know what the taxes on it are.
Really? But you've been paying it every year.
Yeah, my wife pays my taxes.
Oh, okay.
See, we got funds. I've got funds set up. Everything I own has got account for that particular piece.
Uh-huh.
That's the only thing I'm interested in is how much is in it.
Okay. Got you. And I guess the other lots you're living by, are they just lots, like lots of land, or do you have actual properties that you're renting it out?
I've got 3 houses on those, between those lots.
Okay. And you're renting those out?
Yes, I'm not renting one of them. I live in one of them.
Right. Makes sense. Okay.
My oldest son's fixing to move into another one.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And then, so with this one on Buchanan Road, knowing that, there may be some updating needed on the property.
Well, I'm sure there is on the inside.
Right, for sure. So that's something we would have to consider. But when was the last time you replaced the roof?
The roof was replaced new about, I'm going to say 10 years ago with a new metal roof.
Okay.
And they put guttering on it at the same time.
Okay. And then the property has central air and heat?
Do what, sir?
The property has central air and heat?
Yes.
Okay. Understood. And then, all right, so you're getting around $1,300 a month. It needs probably some updating inside. And then the mobile home itself, have you gotten a chance to look inside of that one also?
I haven't. I remodeled it, I'm thinking about 3 years ago, completely on the inside, but that don't mean nothing.
Right.
To me, rental property, in 3 months they can totally wipe a place out.
Right, exactly.
If you're in the rental business, you already know that.
Right, exactly. And especially with a mobile home where it doesn't appreciate in value, I mean, it makes, yeah.
The mobile home, my intentions for it was, when it gets empty, if it's go in and look at it, if it's in very bad shape, I can buy one and put one there cheaper than I can remodel it again.
Oh, okay. Buy one, put one there.
That was my thought.
Right.
You can buy used mobile homes. People buy and build houses and then sell them. You can buy used mobile homes reasonable.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I know that strategy too. Some investors that do that, they just buy used one and fix it up and then just cash flow it,
Right.
Okay. So around 1,300 updates needed. So I mean, is there an ideal ballpark price range that you would accept a cash offer on?
Well, no, I would like for you to make me one.
Right. Okay. Got you. And
okay, I'll tell you the way I think of it.
Okay.
The house paid for itself in like 6 or 7 years. The money I put into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what I look at is 10 years rent is that's the value of a house, in my thought.
Okay. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's probably the value, but I think that's with the property all fixed up.
That's what I would think. If I was buying one, that's how I would think. I think differently than some folks do.
Right.
But if you want to make me an offer, you can.
Okay.
It's all right.
No, yeah, it's fine. Are the renters on a year lease, or are they on month to month?
No, they've done past that. Every year they want to buy. And they want, and this coming year I was intending to offer them a price on, pay say $5,000 or $6,000 down, and then go from there. That way, when they move out or whatever, I can repair the damages.
Right. Okay. And so you say you're not open to them like renting to own it?
No.
Okay.
But I'm gonna, I'm getting older and I'm considering all kind of things.
Got you. And you don't.
When you get old, you start thinking about lots of different things.
Right. Okay. And you just don't want to wait that long and finance it out and different things like that.
Well, I won't be alive to enjoy it.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I was just putting some quick numbers together. Just a rough estimate. Just throwing a number out there. If we're getting 1,300, I mean 900 really, and then 400 for that. All fixed up, like you were saying. I see the value of the property honestly around between 120, 130. But there are updates needed on the property.
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
And so, yeah, we like to put money into our properties, flip them, or just hold them as a rental. And so, with that, would you consider an offer around 80,000?
I would entertain that highly. I would.
You say you would?
Yes, sir. I would consider that highly. I would have to talk to my wife, but I would consider that. And that way I can walk away from that piece and move forward with my life. Forget about that one and move on.
Okay.
Because I'm getting old. I'm 66. And I'm thinking about retiring and moving this, that. You understand where I'm coming from.
Right. Okay.
And I try to be fair. Look here, I have learned, even in business, I try to be 100% honest and 100% fair. Like you, I will hide nothing.
Right.
And I in the long run, I've come out much better because 5 years from now, I might say the rest of everything I've got.
True.
You don't ever know.
Okay, yeah. And, of course, we try to offer a fair price, like the as-is value of the property with the repairs needed. Right. So, and of course, we would have to look at the property, make sure, it's updates and, no major foundation issues, no sinking in the flooring or anything like that.
I haven't been in there. I don't think there is.
Okay.
The only thing I could imagine be wrong with it is in the bathrooms.
Okay.
The bathroom would go bad first thing.
Right.
That would be my guess. And I always, after I've had somebody in for 5 years, the bathroom has to be redone.
Okay.
And I would just about assure you, in my experience with rental places, you have to do the bathrooms.
Right.
And of course, I've got carpet in the biggest part of it, which you don't want to put carpet down because I can jerk it out and change it in no time.
Right, exactly. Okay.
And they get the lecture that if there's any water leaks to report immediately or I will have their ad, and they haven't reported any, so I'm assuming there hasn't been. That's what gets you forward.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. You can take your look and see if you still are unhappy. If you are, call me, let me know.
Okay. Is there a date, that I could possibly go inside and look at the property? You let your just renters know, hey, we're going to have inspection or something?
I can do that. I can. All right. I'll give them a heads up because I don't think they're really clean people.
Okay.
They panic every time I try I go in.
Okay.
So how long are you talking about before you want to look at?
I can see it, as soon as, sometime this week. If tomorrow.
How about a weekend?
This weekend?
I don't want to crowd them. I want to give them the time to clean up. Will that work for you?
Okay, yeah. Can we do Sunday? I can do Sundays.
Saturday or Sunday. I'll give them a heads up, and you can call me, and we'll do something with that, okay?
Okay. Makes sense.
All right.
All right, sounds good. All right, talk to you later.
This is your number, Abby. All right, you just call me when you know something. If I get something, I'll call you.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it, Hubert. All right.
What is your name?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Let me write it down because my memory's short. I write everything down.
All right.
That way I don't have to guess at memory.
That's all good. It's all good. Matthew.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness, you all. It was a good conversation. I just didn't know how motivated he was. And to be honest, I kind of gave him a higher price than what I really wanted to say. I wanted to say 70,000, and I said 80,000. And it just proves, hey, just throw out a number. It's okay to offend people. You can always go up a little bit. because usually with these type of houses, I would be at 70,000. I don't know why it's at 80,000. Maybe because I knew they're already rented for 1,300. But yeah, I just need to lock it up at 70. Go look at the property. Like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and just follow this journey with me. And I'll talk to you all later.